Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome once again to an episode of Talking Shit, December 5th. We have in the house with us today the most electrifying. What not fuzzy? How's it going? We got lots of cool things to talk about today. We all were able to, or most of us were able to go to LA Comic-Con this last weekend. And as everybody's coming through, let me whoa, where's my pictures? Oh, here we go. Check it out, Fuzz. Actually, that's not going to work because you can't see through us to see it. Let me put this back on, and then let me show you. I'll add it in an overlay. How's that sound? Boom. Boom. So I think I was having so much technical difficulty doing my con video, my normal con video where I go back through and, recap everything with the show. But I was still able to put a good video together, so I'm stoked about it.
Good.
So here's my haul. I got this Dark Phoenix sketch here. I got the Tomax and Zaymont G.I. Joes, the new 6-inch one. I got a really nice, crispy. Look, they're texting me. What's up? I got a really nice, crispy first appearance of Dark Phoenix here, and they had actually like 4 of them.
How much was that?
That was $60, and it's at least a 9.4.
That's good. What about that detective? That's a reprint, right?
The detective's a reprint.
Is that the Chips Ahoy one or whatever?
I don't know if it's a Chips Ahoy or not.
Because I know there was one. I know there was one recently put out, but then there was one before that was kind of. I don't know if it was Chips Ahoy. Maybe I'm wrong about that one. I know it was like Nabisco or something like that. Like they put out one. But that looks dope. 9.8. Damn.
Yeah, it was $50 for a 9.8.
I mean, cool.
Right? That's going to cover like the just the slabbing price.
Yeah.
For that.
Exactly.
And I got one of those root beer mugs where they give those. Was it $40? But you can bring it to whenever those guys are around
and fill it up.
And fill it up, and it keeps the drink extra cold. And then I was able to get my Rogue figure signed by her name's escaping me right now, but by the voice actor from the show.
Oh, dope.
So that was cool. And my story with getting I have the original blueprints for that figure. So although I would have rather had a hey, welcome, Comic Lizard.
Hello.
JD Geek. We're just going over my haul from the con here.
I know. I want that mug.
I have every time they're there, I always look at it and go, I don't know. I'm not that big of a root beer guy, so I'm like, fuck.
I totally am.
I want to say there's like there's other flavors too.
Yeah, there's root beer, cream soda, black cherry, orange. Like, there's a ton of them that they have. They have a sarsaparilla that's more like black licorice. And I was like, dude, I would just. The problem is that if I start, I'll drink it, and then I'll either be in line getting refills and in the bathroom peeing it out. And I'll miss everything else. Which you did. I drank
those sketches
and peed.
So the upper left Phoenix sketch, I picked that one up for $30.
Oh, that's
and then
good.
The one on the lower left is Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. That was actually a print, and I went to Artist Alley when we first got there, and we had our stroller with us, but she was still walking at that point. So I ditched it underneath a table of an artist that didn't show up at Artist Alley. And there were some girls next to it who were selling their stuff. And they said they would watch it for me if I ditched it there. So I went back and picked it up later when Juliet got tired, and I picked up one of their prints from them.
That's
And
a
then
cool one.
the artist who did the Phoenix here, I had them do he had a corpse bride for sale as well, and he gave the corpse bride for free to Juliet, and they're both hand drawn, the Phoenix and the corpse bride, and I think I spent $30 for the Phoenix, and they gave us the corpse bride for free. So
That's
you know,
cool.
that's cool for original art. It wasn't there's just a dude at Artist Alley. He didn't have a bunch of credits to his name or anything like that, but he liked Phoenix. So
That looks legit right there.
and then James gave me the Teen Titans Go comic here, and then you can see the other little knick-knacky stuff. She got this Jack Skellington purse from the people who make those the themed purses there.
Yeah.
Like the Latinx couple.
You want to see what Nando got? I had to pick it up for him. This was dope.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you got
is
that
that-
one.
Is that real or a print?
It's a print, but it was a black and white print that he had the guy had his color for him. So these came out pretty good. I love this Fear and Loathing one.
Yeah, that one's cool.
And then
Dope.
I didn't really pick up much when I was there. It just Fuzzy was not in the mood for buying. So I literally went and hung out with Marat for a while. And then I hung out with Havok for a little bit. And I actually was the responsible one. I know, it's scary. It's scary. These guys all went out drinking and eating, having fun, and Fuzzy went home to take care of the kids. So I didn't get to go out and party.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah. So I didn't get and everybody was costing too much to get signed. Some stuff I wanted to get signed. So I was like, I'm good, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy how that happens, right? That's kind of the tip that I was on. I was like, you know what? I'll go around and I'll look at everybody's stuff. And the booth that I picked up that appearance of Dark Phoenix from, they had just really clean books at a good price, and he was just kind of saying he didn't want to be. He's like, why even be here? Why even be here if I'm gonna put my shit up out of people's price range? He's like, I know what I paid for it,
Yeah.
and maybe I could save it forever and maybe sell it for more money in a year, but I'm here selling comics at Comic-Con. Why not sell some fucking comics? Could I sell the book I sold to you for more money? Possibly.
Yeah,
but
I mean, look, I get it. The book's worth $100. I paid $5 for the thing. You know what I mean? I'll put it up for 60. If you offer me 50, I'll take it. You're saving money. I'm making money. So what the hell's the difference?
There were a lot of people I was watching over the weekend on Instagram and Facebook that were showing videos and they're being at Comic-Con, and especially with the comics section of things, they were like, hey, here's a great booth, but all these great comics that are priced to not sell. He's like, this is a whole box of comics that you can pull out and be like, everybody wants these, but nobody's gonna pay the price. That's he was like, oh, I pulled it out, put it back, pulled it out, put it back, because they're not, and nobody was negotiating for pricing, and a lot of people were just it's weird to go to a Comic-Con to go buy comics, but buying comics not because there wasn't comics there, but because they keep pricing it out of people's ranges, and they're not willing to to negotiate mostly because of what Nate was saying, is that I can hold it. Is something going to happen? And I don't want to be that idiot that sold it for $20 less, a year ago. I'm gonna hold on to that sucker until it, like, and yeah.
I
Hey guys,
what up, folks?
Steve.
What's up, Steve?
Put up what you got, man. We don't want to see that sketch. We want to see what you got at LA.
I didn't really do that much damage this year. I got one remarked by Joshua Cassera from the penciler from the X-Men series. I think he was the only one that I got. If you guys remember, I had 5 remarks of X-Men from San Diego Comic Con.
Mhm.
So he was here because he doesn't really do any show, even though he lives locally. He doesn't do shows because he has so much work. But I just got a little quick Mr. Sinister remark, and 2 signatures on my Invincible books from Ryan Notley, and that's about. Oh, and I bought a couple of Naruto Funko Pops from Hot Topic, which I regret. It doesn't say
Yeah,
there.
James was telling me you guys spent like 6 or 7 hours to get those pops. Am I right?
Yes, we
That
literally
was
spent the
hilarious.
entire show on Friday in the line because Hot Topic, they were so unorganized and they just didn't know what to do, and then their internet went down, so they were down with 2 registers at one point, and then they got back to 4 or 5, and yeah, it was a shit show, and yeah, it was. I regret that day. I should have just been hanging out with the guys. I should have just left after an hour or 2. But yeah, the rest of the weekend was great though. I had a good time at this con. Um, but I heard a little bit what you were saying, Liz. Uh, I walked around a lot of this different just to check out the comic books to see if I could find something, and I couldn't find that much of like good deals at all. I mean, I saw one here and there, but a lot of the prices are pretty up there. So if you're a new collector, and this is what if you're your first con, you would have gone out like kind of sad because you couldn't get okay even an okay key for a good price. You gotta be lucky. Once in a while, there's someone will leave something there, but yeah, like the stuff that Nate got, he got really lucky. He got some good stuff. But overall, my con experience was great. I had a good time.
Comic Cave's in the building. What's going on, Isaac?
What's up, dude?
What's up, everybody?
I
Did you
forgot.
have a
I got
good show on
these.
Friday? Oh, you got homies?
The guy who
Oh,
was
Yeah.
with his
stop, they were
homies.
there.
He was there. He got that. I got that, and I got my homie comic signed. He did it for free.
Nice.
Good guy.
I saw they were doing like bigger homies, not like the little one, but there was like
Yeah,
a bigger
they were
size.
like Funko. They were like Funko
Yeah.
homies and stuff. And he kept going like, "You want one?" I was like, "Nah, I'm good, dude. I got some little ones, dude."
Ain't got no room for those homies, homie.
That's right, Doc.
Fuzzy collects real homies, not fake homies.
That's right. Right now, right here, I got freaking Droopy, Big Loco, 8-Ball, Mr. Raza, Smiley,
Hey.
Sapo.
8-Ball, that's my fave.
Yeah,
Órale.
I got a homie poster, I just can't find it. He signed it for me.
Nice.
I walked
I was
away.
sort of living vicariously through little Noah. All of his little posts and stuff that he was doing, and I was just like, that kid.
Yeah, the kid's all over the place.
He got
It was a pretty big a con this year. They extended to the other halls.
I didn't even get to the other hall.
Yeah, they had the anime and a bunch of the stuff on the video games on the other big hall, and
Really?
they had,
How'd you even
oh
get to
yeah,
that? I didn't even see that.
I didn't
I
even
would've
know
gone.
that was
I didn't
there.
even see it.
Well, unreal. Thanks for the
and
heads
then they
up,
had
Steve.
even on the middle of the between the both big hallways, they had an autographed location also. So yeah, it was pretty big this year. LA Comic Con was pretty huge, and on Saturday it was crazy packed.
I heard it was like super packed. The biggest
Crazy
complaint I
packed.
heard was parking.
Dude, my kids were like, I took my two boys on Saturday, and we drove up there. Thanks to Isaac and Nando Knight, they helped us out, and we got there, and we parked there on Friday. We just went to the bottom of the garage, parked, $25. We pull up there. I was driving around for 45 minutes trying to find parking, and everything was either 40 or $50. And
Jeez,
I finally
Louise.
found like a little pocket, and I was like, I'm paying for it because I had to go pick up Nando's thing. I felt bad. God dang it, dude. So we parked. I parked, and then I went inside with the kids. We got halfway through. I think we went and saw Havok, and then Havok was trying to get pimp my kids out to buy toys and make me spend money. I was like, nah, I'm not spending no money.
Evil Uncle Steve, man.
Yeah, exactly.
He does that shit with my kids too, dude.
Hey, those kids love me, bro. Those kids love me.
No, because
Lucas.
If you look up the Oxford Dictionary, number one new word of the year, look that up, Nate, and let us know later what it says.
But
just do it.
It was so that we got halfway through, and I wanted to take them to Hooters, but then they didn't want to walk down to Hooters, so we just went home. I was like, you party poopers. And we went to Universal on Sunday and saw Super Mario World. Thing looks dope.
Right? It does look dope.
Dude,
Goblin mode?
Fucking dictionary stealing my jokes.
Goblin mode. That's great. Has been chosen by the public as a 2022 Oxford Word of the Year.
That's what he does when he becomes Uncle Steve with the kids.
Goblin mode.
That's cool.
Hey, don't be jealous that your kids start loving me more than you guys, because shit.
I don't know why you don't buy them shit. We are the ones
Hey,
that buy it.
but they always want to hang out with me like I'm the cool uncle.
Hey, Steve, I finished it.
Oh, that looks dope, dude. Thanks. Hell yeah, I'm gonna put it in my office.
Does it have the license plate? Out it's on.
That's dope.
Hey, if you don't want the minifigs, I want them.
Nice.
Hoverboard.
Was that the what was it? Show it again. Was that the?
It's ready for pick 'em up whenever you're ready to pick it up.
Is that what was it for movie number 2 or
movie 1?
Okay.
I also built everything for the next ones if you want to change it.
Yeah, because this is the hover mode.
I want those.
Yeah. So yeah, all the other pieces are built in here if you want to ever change it.
No, I'm never gonna change it. Just keep it in there. It's gonna be like that forever.
Send them the invoice for building.
That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Let's say I went over this a little while ago with Fuzzy, but here's my haul.
I saw your haul on the Facebook.
Yeah, I picked up
that. How much was that root beer? You said it was pretty pricey.
The root beer was like $45, dude.
It's $45, but it's worth it at the end, though.
Fuck, that's like.
It's worth it at the end.
From what I hear, and
you get unlimited.
Yeah, you can keep going back the whole time and getting refills. Me and Juliet were sharing it, but you can bring it to any of the shows. They're always at the shows.
Oh, whenever they're at the show, you could. Okay, so that does.
So it's but the next time you got to spend like $10 or whatever.
Yeah,
and they put like a wristband on it. They put like a wristband on it, so it's like for that show or whatever.
Isaac, I'll let you borrow my badge for the exhibitors.
Yeah.
And it's $25.
Oh, nice.
On the refill. Yeah.
Sweet. Let me know next time. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, I remember Liz saying how good it was.
No, I've never had it. I wanted to stop by, but like we're
Okay.
like, we're gonna go out and
I
get
thought
some
you've had
beer
it because
outside. I was
you
like, all right.
you were so like excited to see it, and you're like, oh yeah, that's so good. Like I thought you actually had it.
No, I love root beer. I love root beer and cream soda and all that stuff, and so like I wanted to get it, and we just never looped back around to get it when we were
There's
there at
like
the
2 on
con.
each side, or 1 on each
Yeah,
side.
and they were
It
at
was wild.
WonderCon too, and I was like, all right, I get
Yeah.
a chance because we missed it out. I missed it at LA, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it at WonderCon. And
There you go, Nate. It goes with your con backpack. Make sure
Yeah.
you zip lock.
Yeah.
You put a fucking zip tie on your backpack with it. So
Hey, the
you
cool
don't
thing
forget.
is somebody was saying, Jeems. I looked on eBay. They have these things. They're on sale on eBay for like $10. So just pick
Yeah, the
one up.
cups. Mhm.
Yeah, pick one up in eBay. You can get one of the fancy ones too on eBay for like $10
Yeah.
before the con. Get it, then you just go and borrow an exhibitor badge through the $5, and you can hack the shit out of it. But
I like to hack the shit out of it. Fucking hackers. They
Break
broke
the
the code of our
system.
drinks. How are we losing money now? This was a...
Why is everybody exhibitors all of a sudden?
Why does everybody have cups from 10 years ago? That kid wasn't even around 10 years ago.
good times. All right, so we had. Go ahead.
Did you get any sketches?
Me?
Yeah.
I got. Well, I didn't commission any, but this Phoenix here in the upper left.
Mm-hmm.
That one's drawn. It was like $30 from an artist there. Then this Corpse Bride picture here is drawn as well. I got those.
Nice.
I got those both from $30 from an artist. And then
That's
I got
not bad.
Yeah, I got Tomex and Zaymont. They were like, I want to say $2 each above like retail, so that's not bad for a con pickup. And then they're actually there as opposed to trying to go hunting for them.
Yeah.
And then Juliet was the most stoked about this little wind-up toy and rubber ducky. So, and then I got my Rogue. Got my Rogue signed.
Your toy that you got bamboozled for, that you lost your herp money for.
It's growing, right? It's growing. If I can get it if I get that signed by the artist with the put more and more into it, maybe hopefully, I can actually have it be a thing that grows into something that's not so disappointing.
I got from Spider-Man booth, Ninja Funk booth. They had Alex Cormack there, who did a Sea of Sorrows, and he did a cool sketch for me of a siren.
Oh,
that's
nice.
Oh, that's nice.
From his show, from the book.
How much was that?
$20.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And then from Austin Aker, for we interviewed the guys who did Night of the Living Chihuahuas. They were there and got his sketch from him.
Those guys are cool.
Chihuahua.
I like those guys. Those guys are cool cats.
So yeah, that'll be coming soon. That interview that we did with them. But yeah, those are my
I got one from. I did also got one from Alex too. I got a remark. I bought. Well, JP gave me the comic book that he did with the cover for the Pokemon cover.
Yeah.
So he did a remark for me on there. He did a Snorlax.
Nice.
And so everybody signed it. It was awesome Snorlax, and it was sleeping with the little Z's all around. I don't have it. I sent it straight to CGC. So.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah,
I did not get a Kobe one. By the time I got to
Moran was already leaving his table when we got to him.
He was already bouncing out.
He was done for the show.
It was your father's cup. They passed it down on generation to generation.
It's a Comic-Con chalice.
He took my mother's.
You know what? I'm getting one of those
my
things
mother's.
I'm gonna bedazzle the fuck out of it. It's gonna be my pimp cup, dude. I'm gonna just walk in there, dude. You can tell by the way I roll. You are my ladies' man. There you go.
Young for that.
Oh yeah, your
let me-
fuzzy cups.
That's right.
Dude,
But they won't fill my cup up.
Bedazzle it enough, it'll make
it says fuzzy on it, dude. They can't not. I know you don't take whatever cups, but motherfucker, these say fuzzy on them.
I'm down. I'll bedazzle. I'm a bedazzling motherfucker. I'll pop
He's
that
gonna
shit.
vajazzle it.
Vajazzle it?
Yeah.
Hey Nate, I'm gonna send you 2 pictures, Nate, for of the stuff that I got because I don't know how to. I can't do it here on this
Through
stream thing like I used to do before.
through Messenger?
Yeah, I'll send it to you through Messenger. You
Okay.
can show it.
So I have besides sorry about radioactive curry. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. Okay, when I get back from Bakersfield, but I also haven't watched Willow or Wednesday. So
I haven't watched Willow.
Well, you know what?
We did.
Here's the thing about you guys not watching Willow. You're the winners.
That bad.
You're
Is
the
it-
winners,
is it?
and
is
we're
it
the
all,
losers.
Did they lay it all out? Is it all the episodes out and everything on it,
No.
or is it
Nah,
just one?
there's 2.
Just
2
two?
episodes. Yeah.
I saw Willow.
Did they call them Pecs?
Yes.
Yeah, he got called a peck one time, for sure. Let's
Did-
I saw
Did the
I saw Willow and
I'll be right
I
back.
didn't. No, I'm sorry. I saw Wednesday, not Willow.
they haven't come
I
yet?
saw Wednesday, but not Willow.
The brownies haven't turned up yet. Only you get to see Sorsha and Willow. That's it. Those are the only characters from the originals that I've seen.
And yeah, I
Matt
heard
Murray
Val
gets
Kilmer
mentioned.
couldn't come back because he was sick at the time, and it was during the COVID, and he was too much to compromise if he went on. I think the studio, they said.
That's one of my favorite parts he's ever played is Man at Arms. Or not Man.
Me
Jesus
too.
Christ, dude. I almost called him Man at Arms, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Fucking
Mad Mardigan.
Mad Mardigan. Thank you, dude. Shit.
Yeah.
He's the greatest swordsman that ever lived.
That's one of the best parts right there. But
He's mentioned in it, and he has a pseudo storyline, but we'll see what they do with it.
Yeah, they're saying that if
He's-
this is
he's been
successful,
off.
that they'll go back and make another season. But
They'll make
from
another
what I'm
season.
hearing from you guys, so they will make another season, you think, Josh?
I'm confident. Of course they will. Because it's another opportunity for them to tell us how much they hate us.
I was on the Lego Ideas forum, and it looks like there may be some D&D Legos coming your guys' way.
Yay! I saw that too. I was so excited. I was like,
I was like, is Josh gonna be calling Nando next?
It's too late.
no, I'll do it.
Dungeons
I
and Dragons
almost-
Dungeons and Dragons died in like 2007.
I almost had got a Hobbit set, like a little collection, and it had like orcs and stuff. And I was gonna show it to you guys. Like, look, see what you did to me? I got these things now, dude. Okay, I got to get rid of them, dude. This is bad juju. It's like as if Steve just touched all that shit and it came to my house.
I've got some of those guys floating around here somewhere in a box. I've got a bunch of the main characters minifigs. I don't know where I got them or how I got them because I don't have any of the sets. But I've got like the whole Fellowship.
I thought you had the sets of them.
No, I
No, it was the Harry Potter sets you had,
I got one of the Harry
and the
Potters.
original Star Wars.
Yeah. I have like a whole like huge, well, it's not gallon size Ziploc bags or whatever of just filled with just minifigs. And I've got another one of those that's filled with like all the different animals and creatures and shit that they've done. So I'm like, damn it, but where are they? I can't find them.
You still can't find them?
I don't know where the bags are. I don't know if they're here or if they're back in Anaheim somewhere.
If they're in Anaheim, me and Isaac are gonna find them.
No.
We'll sniff
There's
them
some
out.
people that I want. I was like, no.
Minifigs.
Because honestly, there can only be 2 places they're at. They're at Dad's or John's. One or the other.
I'll be at
That's
John's
how it
next
works.
week. I'll be at John's this weekend.
Oh, that's right, for Lucas's birthday. Wait, they're not having it.
I'll make sure I show up for Lucas. I'll definitely. That kid's dope.
I saw you've been drawing all over the comic boxes at the store. Like, there's all these original
nice.
arts. He's like drawing around all the boxes.
As long as he's
That's
not
awesome.
poking the top of the boxes with screwdrivers.
Good shit.
All right, Wednesday. Who's seen it?
Well, before we already go there. Do you want to show my things, my two from the other Comic Con before we leave? Yeah, I sent them.
Okay, let me see.
Before we start to the next
He sent
topic.
you a D pic.
Surprise!
Dude, Isaac, on the Saturday, they had the women wrestlers. They actually were fighting in the ring.
They said that they were gonna have a match there.
They had a couple matches.
Me and Steve and all the boys were walking back, and you just hear BAM! And I was like, oh shit, there's a fight. And
that's not what I was told.
I avoided not what I was told as much as I could, but the part that killed, Fuzzy did a hardcore Fuzzy act, and I've been talking with Red Hood on Toro and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to Red Hood Comics booth over there. That's not his booth. That's another guy named Red Hood and shit.
Oh, I know. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. So I was like, "Where's that guy?" And the guy goes, "It's that guy." I go, "No, that's not Hood." So I'm like, I've been taught no. Oh, okay, cool. All right, high five. Where's
That's
the
pretty dope.
Oh shit, yeah, I didn't even notice it. It looks like part
That's
of
a little. That's a little Snorlax right there, sleeping. So yeah, that was pretty dope. I got to send that to CGC to be like, that's gonna be my personal little thing.
Is Snorlax your favorite because he looks like you?
Yeah,
Definitely. Definitely.
he sleeps a lot.
I was just about to say that's exactly what you look like when you're sleeping, dude.
That
Right
motherfucker
Yeah,
falls
that's
asleep just like
hey.
Steve anywhere he sits.
And anywhere, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I love that character. That's my character right there, Snorlax.
He gets up, he eats, and then he goes back to sleep.
Go back to sleep.
Steve.
That's Snorlax's life.
The only thing that Snorlax is missing is the.
And then the other one was I didn't take the full picture, but it was right there. That's my that's Joshua Casera, and he did that Mr. Sinister for me.
That's sick.
Then he's like I said, if you guys ever have a chance to get anything from him, dude is an awesome artist, cool dude, and he's gonna be since I already told you, some of you guys, I'm gonna or told you guys last week, me and I'm starting a new media company, so he's gonna be one of our first interviews.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, so yeah, if you guys have a chance, great prices. He does killer work, so you guys should check him out.
Dope.
So, what are your plans with the media company? You want to talk about it a little bit?
It's funny because me and James started this 2014. That's the last thing that was updated on our Facebook was 2014. But it was never live. It's just us working on it. We just overthinking, and we were just like we're trying to do too much at that time. And now I'm just like, I already know what to do, and instead of us being vendors, which is a lot harder to do and you need more collateral, I'd rather just let I'd rather have, even though I beat Fuzzy all the time, I just let Fuzzy do it, and the big Nando Knight over there, he's kicking some ass. So, those two dudes, do your thing.
We're called the world's finest when we combine together. That's what we're called.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the S and the bat. dude. As soon as
Yeah,
the
that
goblins
ass is
come,
not
the
doing nothing.
Nero's gonna come
That's
falling down.
yeah.
I'm gonna look
And
like I'm in
that's
this
a you should that's
flash
that a
dance
I think you should say
like
a
that, and
bizarro
all
ass
this
right
money
there.
just fly like all over me.
A bizarro ass.
Bizarro ass right there.
This may
But
be bizarro, but it's sexy bizarro, dude. Mwah.
oh Jesus. So yeah, so these two guys right here, you know, and the kicking some ass on being vendors. So I decided, you know what, it's just too much work for me, and I don't have the time, and I need, you know, the collateral. So I decided just to take that away, do what I could do what I do best is Instagram and Twitter, and I'm always on there and I know what to do. I mean, I just on my own thing, I already have over like 1,300 followers on my own personal one. So um, yeah, me and James decided we're gonna start over and get back on it. So hopefully it goes well. And like I said, Joshua will be our first interview.
Nice.
That's cool. Let me know when that goes out.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Like I said, we're just very starting. We're doing it slow. We're not gonna go crazy. Uh, Mainly, we're just doing it because we want to get into cons for free. So that's what we basically doing it for.
That's right, Nando.
That's about it. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I love comics and I love this stuff. But yeah, we want to get into cons for free.
You okay there, bro?
I took too much of a fuzzy shit. I can't say what we're doing because we'll get in trouble. So we all are. That's right, Nando. We all are. But don't
Thank you,
forget,
brother. Thank you.
if you want a guy to really review your stuff, hit the Fuzzster because these guys will tell you right here. I do the best movie reviews right here because every movie is a 10.
I'm,
Really
Oh God,
bad.
These
another
are new
fucking
Lego.
Lego.
yeah, no, that's already. I'm out of there. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to. I want to talk to the dude over here. Liz is. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to them over here. They'll tell me the truth.
Yeah. Fuzzies are new Lego.
There's only
Unreal.
one Lego. There's only one Lego and there's only one Fuzzy. I'm just letting you
Yeah,
know.
that's true. But when it comes to the movie reviews, you're like the fuzzy substitute.
Look, man, I no, because that last
Pens
one you guys
flying
made
left
me
and
watch,
right.
that stinking Lord of the Rings in India, I'm dreading it. Like I'm literally dreading it. Like I'm just like I'm like, and that's why I felt bad I didn't watch it because I was like, I sat down, I went and got my teeth done again right today, and I'm sitting there on the couch. I'm like, fuck, do I really want to watch this? And they didn't have any that was dubbed in English, so I could kind of just be like, all right, you know, I could kind of look off and go do things. It all had subtitles. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to sit here and watch this thing. God damn it. And
You
I
have
was
to
like,
pay attention to the sequel.
and that's when I text you. I was like, look, dude, I didn't watch it. I'm sorry. I'll sit down, I'll watch it, I'll do it, but I'm dreading it. I'm like, the other ones, I liked them. I was like, I'm in, you know, cool. But this one, I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Did they say what our new one's gonna be?
The new one is called.
Is it the stoner one?
It's not the stoner one. The stoner one did not pass.
They have their own India Jay and Silent Bob.
They have one that
Like
someone
zombie
said
stoners.
they get stoned and they end up on an island where zombies are. That's a fuzzy movie.
So it's like
if I've
Shaun
ever
of the
heard
Dead?
one. Yeah.
If you want to watch it anyways, dude, I already watched it.
Is it good?
It's good. I loved it. It was.
I might watch that one because
They end up on an island at a rave thrown by the Russian mafia, and then the Russian mafia gives them drugs, and the drugs turn people into zombies. And it's in Hinglish. They speak half English and half Hindi.
Dude, no, I found a movie reviewer that I am going to steal some ideas from. He literally goes through Seagal, Van Damme's worst movies and fucking pitches them in 15 minutes with just the movie guy's voice. In a world, like, you know, like that and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
One man, one desire.
I'm crying. He showed me some Seagal movies I had never seen before. There's a Seagal movie out there where he fights zombies, dude.
They're
he's
all
in.
the fucking same.
I
No,
told you guys how I used to go to the video stores and I would get like all the Jackie Chan like old movies and put them all in one section. And I did that with the Steven Seagal ones, and the people kicked me out because I was just doing it to fuck with their
That was
inventory.
you?
Yes,
dude,
I did it at videos. I did it at Video Sky, A Plus Video.
like my favorite one is Out for Justice, where he's an Italian guy, where he's trying to do an Italian accent. So I always thought Seagal was like a bad actor in itself, but this one was like the way he was saying. He goes, "The movie is 1.5 hours long, and Steven Seagal is the title guy, but he's in it for 5 minutes," and they show all the 5 minutes that he's in it, and the rest of it's like these side characters trying to get through these zombie vampires in this hospital. Dude, I was like, this looks so bad. It looks amazing. I got to watch this movie, and then I passed out before I could figure out the name, so I got to go back and try to figure out what that name was. Dude.
You couldn't stay up for 15 minutes to finish the preview.
No, it was that bad. I was like, this is horrible.
Dude.
Speaking
All right.
of horrible.
Horrible. Okay, wait, Willow.
What was so bad about Willow?
Willow. Well, here's the thing. You might like it, Fuzz, because
Yeah.
I mean it's Willow, right? It's Willow, so it's swords and sandals. All right. So
Willow's one. The movie was barely. I barely liked it with all that in there, but I liked it because it has little people in it. So, you know, if it has little people in it, I'm a happy
Oh yeah,
camper.
there's little people in it. There's a whole town of little people that live underground now.
Fuck yeah. And it's not Sean Astin pretending to be little, right?
No,
It's
they're little people.
God dang right. That's what I want. That's the other thing that pissed me off about Lord of the Rings. Someone told me I was going to see Hobbits. I didn't see Hobbits. I saw Sean Astin and Elijah Wood is pretending to be small.
Nope, there's a whole the Nelwins are still there. Their town is still there.
And that's why I love the brownies, because they're even smaller.
Yeah, the brownies aren't in it yet. I don't know when they show up, but the brownies haven't shown up yet.
It better show up. To this day, we were at the fucking con this weekend. I still quote every time I'm walking, someone's trying to tell me where to go. Say, where are you going? We go that way. And when you are
That's
drunk,
right.
I am drunk. I am in charge. We go that way. To the left.
Josh has curiously strong opinions on this one.
All right, go for it, dude.
Please,
How much
please,
time
let's
you
hear
got,
this.
buddy?
Let's go. Give him the
let the
stage.
man speak.
pass the conch to Josh.
Yes, please. Put him on the full video. Put it full.
Yeah, put him
Full
on
screen
on
this
full
one, yeah.
screen.
Full frame on
mode.
this.
Let's go. How much time you got, buddy? Here we
Let's go.
Boom.
Straight
Boom.
from Gryffindor. Straight from Gryffindor.
So, I think the mistake I made was I watched the movie right before we watched the show.
Yeah, we did.
It has to tell you something that a movie that was made in the late 80s is still 1,000 times better than something made 30 years ago with a better budget and more access to actors and everything like that. The reality is Disney hates all of us. And that's why they do this to these IPs. You know, they jack Star Wars. They're in the process of giving Indy the what for without a reach around, and now they're doing the same thing to Willow.
It doesn't take a lot to get around him either.
Yeah. He's 80, so he can't fight back anymore. But the issue with Willow is that there's enough nostalgia and enough like new and interesting things that there's parts of it that I would like to know more about, but some of the central characters are just so obnoxious. I don't know if that's something that you guys get the sense of when we watch a lot of these newer movies. Like the same thing with Captain Marvel, you know, when Brie Larson plays Carol Danvers, she's just an unlikable character. You
Right.
don't root for her, you don't care for her, you want her to fail, but because of the narrative, she's going to be the hero and succeed. Well, it's like that for several of the characters, the main, I guess, protagonists, if you want to call them that. They're nasty people. They're nasty, presumptuous, arrogant, talented for no reason, or even in some cases, like I don't know what the name of the actress is, but she was in. Liz was pointing out that she was Infus Nest in Solo. She was also the head of the Flag Smashers in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and now she's like some wannabe knight that goes to protect the bitch princess in this movie or this TV show. And she's a faceless, personality-less NPC that has like no. I have no interest in seeing them. I just want to get them out of the way. What I want to see is Willow. I want to see Mad Mardigan Squire, and I want to see Laura Dannon. I don't want to see any of the other characters. They're ridiculous. They're useless. Even Sorsha is boring. It's just
That's sad. I loved Sorsha after the first movie.
right. Yeah, but not so much anymore. Now she's leathery and old.
Well, that's what happens to all of us, dude. We get leather.
Damn.
Not that.
No.
bad.
When you look at somebody like Helen Mirren, who's ancient.
Oh, she's awesome.
She's still dynamite. She's
dynamite.
But there's
It's
freaks
not-
in nature and everything, dude.
It's
Okay,
not
dude,
the
but for
same.
the majority of us, we get old and leathery.
Yeah, well, when you get old and leathery, you probably shouldn't be put back up on the screen. I'm just saying.
It's not that bad.
It's
Harrison-
bad, man. They don't even try
Harrison's
to put
old and
makeup on.
leathery, and I'll see him in anything. Just I want to hear his gruff voice.
There's like a glisten, like she's like a saddle that's been rode too much. You know what I mean? All smoothed out.
Damn.
hot shit, dude.
Damn.
You could
And
really
this review is brought to you by the Jaded Geek.
It's not good. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, the Willow TV show is like maybe a generous 4. Like I said, there's parts, but I mean, some of it is so damn obvious. There's like this elderly, like, white guy who's like the knight that's supposed to be the leader of the party, and he gets killed like in 5 seconds. Just basically validating, the women power narrative with these obnoxious broads. I know that it's no good when I'm groaning a lot.
What about you, Liz?
Obviously, I don't think it's as bad as what he says it is. It's got problems, and yeah, I
On
think
your
I think
on your
it was,
groan meter.
yeah, I think it was made worse because we watched the movie first, and because of that, you're like, oh, this is great. And then you see this, and you're just like, oh god. So, Kit needs to die. I'm glad the brother got kidnapped. The Flash, is it Flash Thompson from the new Spider-Man? He's like the effeminate prince in this. Like, Laura Dannon.
The Indian guy?
Look, I'm trying to give.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give him the benefit
Oh,
of the
Jesus.
doubt, but
And then Laura Dannon, it's one of those things where like it's obvious. Like you're like, oh, she's gonna be a Laura Dannon because because she was the baker, and Mad Mardigan's like son has fallen in love with her, and then you want Kit to
There's
die,
Flash right
just
there.
an obnoxious fuck. But like the redhead, I like her character.
she's awful.
And then the big guy, he's hilarious. Willow,
Well, he's Mad Mardigan Squire, so at least he's
but
got like some kind of
he's got
interesting
some, like,
backstory.
he's got some humor in it. He's the one that like lets the humor like fly. It's fun watching his character.
I'm sure he was a diversity cast, but I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
But Willow, when you finally see Willow and Ellen, like Josh is right. They've turned Willow into cranky Luke Skywalker.
yeah,
He's just like this.
Oh, wow.
He's like this, like angry, like I'm better because
frustrated.
nobody thinks that I can do magic. But what I did appreciate about this is that there really isn't a whole lot of like magic that we see in Willow, because even the High Alwyn, he's just like fucking with everybody. He's like, let's consult the bones, and he's like, the bones don't say anything. He's like, dude, Willow, what do you think? And so Willow's like, well, I think that. He's like, okay, we're gonna do this instead. Like they play off the magic as though they're like Vegas magicians.
Well, kind of.
You know what I mean?
But there's clearly big magic going on in the TV
Well,
show.
yeah, but
so-
that's always the bad guys that have that. And I have a feeling what the end game of this is that they're going to bring Beth Morta back.
And that's the other
They're going to
thing.
end
man.
up
This
bringing her back in
tired
this,
shit.
and then we're going to either that or we're going to find out Matt Mardigan's a bad guy.
You're pissing off Jada Geek, man. We look, mate. Give us your opinion because Jada Geek's about to lose his shit, dude.
I'm seeing eye to eye with both of these guys for the most part. I just don't want to see Val Kilmer come back as Fat Mardigan because that shit would be awful.
No, I'll bet.
Damn.
They
They
wrote his
brought-
character in for the show. Like he was supposed to be in the show. They wrote him into the show, but then because of his illness, they couldn't have him come in. But they kept the storyline in, and I think that's the problem is that they kept that part of the storyline in. So it's causing like it's imbalanced because of that. Like he was on a quest to find a piece of armor that was supposed to protect them or do something. We don't even know what this stupid thing is. And he didn't come back, but his squire came back. And now they're making it sound like it's almost like what they, oh damn it. It's almost like what they did kind of with Han Solo, where they made Han Solo be like some deadbeat space dad, where he's just like, peace out, Leia. I'm taking off.
And
I'm
Willow's
gonna take
Luke.
child support. It's like the same thing with
I'm
like
gonna go
Mark
get some
Mardigan.
milk.
He goes on this quest for like a quote unquote noble reason, but then he never comes back. And you're like, Saoirse, I'll send my squire back. He can take care of things or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's
And
just
Willow's the tired old Luke Skywalker.
and
I was waiting for him to drink some blue milk.
He's cranky. He's like, but his introduction into the show.
Dude, his hands. You see how big his hands are?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
his,
got normal
his
hands.
arms and his hands are the same, are like normal size. The rest of them is not. But like when you get the introduction of Willow, it does. When they go underground, it's like he's doing like a Vegas magic show when he's talking to all the crew and you know what I mean, trying to present that this is Allura Dannon and stuff like that. It looks like a Vegas show. It's like not even the good show. It's like the bar off the bar off the bar off the strip. Like Vegas
Those are the good ones.
magic show.
Those are the ones
Hell
with the
yeah.
ping pong balls being
I'm
popped
waiting.
out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting for that show type situation to show up because it's just that part of it I was not happy with. There's certain storylines that are cool, but the rest of it, it's just like, fuck, man. Get your shit together. And I'm hoping it's going to be like Andor, where everybody hated the first couple of episodes of Andor, and then it picked up. I'm
I didn't
hoping
hate them.
this is the grown, not hate, but everybody's like, oh, this is boring. This is stupid. This is blah blah blah. I'm hoping that it's gonna pick up by episode 3 and 4.
Yeah, but you know it's going to be bad news bears when the first episode opens up with like lesbian kissing and it's just like
No.
Hey,
That's
I'm
awesome. I
all
love
for
that shit.
Yeah,
No.
One kiss.
not when they're obnoxious and unlikable like Carol Danvers.
They talk.
I like to see her do that too.
What?
Oh yeah.
It's like
Oh
one quick.
yeah. That's
That's-
very good.
It's not even
It's
like
dumb.
they don't do
There's-
Very
anything.
good.
He's supposed to marry that stupid prince.
There's
and-
no purpose to it. It's in there for one reason and one reason only, to piss me off.
It's not organic. It's just not organic. Like
Correct.
Grace
It's not that
Jones.
nasty, man.
Grace Jones in Conan the Destroyer
Yeah.
didn't piss me off, and she was a pretty butch chick, right?
She would fucking kill you, dude.
That's
why.
right.
Dude, like she was intimidating. Like
Well, yeah, but
I'm
these ones
still
are
scared
supposed
for
to. These ones are supposed to be ones who can kill men and stuff too.
Yeah.
By death. By
But it's
snoo
better than
snoo.
Or Rings of Power.
Yeah, but that's a pretty low bar.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
it
still
was,
gonna watch it. I mean, until I see my brownies, then I'm not a happy camper. So.
We'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'll go
We'll
in
tell
for
you-
another one, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have it be homework or anything for the show. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that to you guys.
We're gonna end up watching it anyway.
I'm gonna give it another episode or two to see if it picks up. You know, maybe
He's gonna watch it all the way through.
Maybe it'll be a fluke like Andor, but it doesn't look too good right now.
You know what does look good?
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay. This was the last episode, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay.
Ass hats.
I need you to explain it to me because I'm a little confused. I'm
Of
a little
course.
confused. That's it. Just a little confused.
What are you
Stop smoking that weed.
Well, I was trying to pump it through like all of it. I was like, all right, I gotta at least watch one of these things all the way through. So I watched that. Like I was like, I picked that one because I dug it. So, okay. I don't want to spoil the ending.
No,
Everybody watched it already.
All right,
All right, spoilers from here on, guys. If you're in the chat,
yeah, spoilers.
or if you're watching later on, there's gonna be spoilers from here on. So you've been warned. We're about to talk about spoilers. So here you go. Let's go.
Okay, so why did she get killed in the end? To go into like a reboot, right? So now she's dead in that.
So she created a new stub. So there's these little branches that go off.
Right.
So she created
That's
new
the
one.
clock,
so she
right?
had to die in this one so that they could create a different one so that they could
With
go
the help of the lady.
in the future. So this
With the
one
help with the officer.
So she's kind of like Kang, right? Like in.
I was gonna say she's doing some like multiverse.
Yeah, like she's
type
moving
shit.
up. But this was
Yeah.
done better. This was done very well. Like I was in, like that was the only part that kind of threw me. I was like, oh shit, they did some Matrix shit where I was like, I didn't catch
took me
it.
a second too. I was like, I looked at Josh, what the fuck just happened? Because I'm like totally confused.
But dude, you guys are right. I love that Hitman even more, dude. Like that dude was gangster. He fucking
Right.
He cut his arm. And then the speech he's giving, you know, it doesn't go deep. You know, the people have a trick. There's videos on YouTube, just casual, just fucking his arms bleeding, dude. Like I'm like, oh my god, dude, this guy's crazy.
Even with all that injury that he had, he still beat that young dude in the hospital.
Yeah.
That was a Marine.
Shaking that dude.
And I'm like, that old man was a badass.
Yeah.
Well, he was like an old IRA veteran or something along those lines, right? So, you know, those
old
that
strong
level.
bastards.
He's been a hitman for a really long time.
And even
That bowling alley scene, dude, that was just like.
I mean, that's his best friend. He just still killed him like nothing.
He just dropped down, popped them all, dude. I just love when the guy came out with the shotgun. The shot, he just was like, fuck, dude. Like, he got mad and came out and started firing back. I love it.
You could have lived.
He's just like, if you would have just stayed in there, everything would have been fine. But no, you had to come out and start some shit.
Oh, and not even that. Just forget the whole point of the truck, the bulletproof windows and all that shit, and then they fucking get into, you know, I don't remember what episode it was, but they die of the gas or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Or they cook them. They cook them, right? Like they get all cooked. But then it pays off on that last episode when he's trying to get the guys out of the fucking car for the train, and he's throwing the rock into the thing, and nothing will happen. They can't. I was like, love that shit, dude. Love it. And even that scene was beautiful because that character was on that line. He's on that line, you know what I mean, of being good and bad. And he that's why I love that phone call. Like most of those phone calls are usually stupid, you know, like, but it literally is like him talking to himself. Like his wife is Jiminy Cricket, his conscience, you know, telling him like, that's why I love you, you know? And then, fuck, I am a good guy. And he goes back and just, even though they died because they needed to die and shit because they were bad guys and stuff, we as an audience are like, he's a good guy, even though it's his fault that those guys died. You know what I mean? Like he didn't just blatantly kill him. He had a change of conscience. So I was fucking well done. Fucking good show. Like that one a lot. I'm in for season 2.
It better just not take 500 years for it to come out because I'm gonna be.
Oh, for reals.
And tell me she doesn't.
Start yelling at people at Amazon for that, honey.
She can't. She still kick ass, dude. Fucking since Hit Girl, dude. She dude. I was loving that shit, dude.
I even like the detective. The detective's kind of weird, but like
The
that
sheriff.
character's pretty cool.
All the people in the future are weirdos.
No, I
Oh,
meant
yeah.
the detective Shiki guy thing that's in the future.
The shit.
Yeah. But that was interesting. Like, it was an
Yeah.
interesting character. You were just like, oh
But
shit,
yeah.
what the fuck is this person's like deal? But the one that made me laugh was the black girl. Was it me? Or was her eye cockeyed? Because there were certain times when she was talking,
No.
and her eye just goes boop, like that. It goes up like when she was supposed to be talking to the other sentients.
She's got some strabismus going on.
She looked like the it guy, dude. Like when his eye goes cuckoo. That's what I was like. Oh shit! That's when I know she's gonna kill somebody, when she goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I didn't see that.
Trina destroyed the earth.
There aren't any. Finna destroy the earth. There aren't. I was just looking. There aren't any. They're still waiting to see if season 2 is confirmed yet or not. I would love to. I would love to see that one, especially with the amount of stinkers they do bring back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hopefully that one gets released, because
Look, bitch, Rings of Power, Amazon, and just focus all of your attention on.
Yeah, but they're doing a season 2 for Rings of Power.
No!
So.
Yeah, they're gonna blow all their load on Rings of Power, and everybody else is gonna be shitted.
This is like, but the beauty of this show is literally you have this high concept, because it's a huge concept. It's a big concept,
but it's cool thinking.
But it's fit into like.
Did you guys see the Rings of Power cosplay at LA Comic-Con?
No,
there was none.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something too. I saw an Elvis before I saw Rings of Power.
Did you guys see the Sentinel? I saw the Sentinel there. Oh my god, he was gonna
I
catch
saw
that. Sentinel was sick.
No, I didn't see. There wasn't anything that popped out at me at that one. But
it's probably like 9 feet
the
tall.
fucking rhino.
That's right. The
rhino we're waiting for, like if he was a fucking celebrity,
like a movie star. I know, me, Isaac, me, and Nando, we're all sitting there with our phones like this, going like, "Oh, can we get a picture of you?" It was awesome.
Fucking weirdos.
I wanted that.
And this is a good show. I can't wait for it to come back and second season. It's just the way the way they made that plan to do a second time, basically a second timeline.
Yeah.
You know, alternative timeline, and so I can't wait. It's gonna be good.
Well, because you don't know what's happening with Wilf. He's like in the field with his sister somewhere, so you don't know what's happening with her. You know that what's her face is in a new like timeline, but you're not sure what timeline and what's changed between the two, because in her timeline she's not supposed to survive either. Remember?
No.
She gets killed. She gets the detective tells her, "Hey, you don't survive in this timeline." Well, now she doesn't survive, but she's created wherever she's gonna go into this other timeline, and nobody knows
What she's doing.
And you don't know what's changed because she's changed that. You don't know what
And
she's changed either, because she's changed something in her timeline, even though she kills herself because it's supposed to happen, or has herself killed. But then
she jump off a Disney parking structure to kill herself.
Damn.
Like, really? Bummer, Isaac.
And it was awesome that she told the what's the black lady's name? I can't remember her name, but
Victoria,
the main villain. She told her exactly like, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna come and kill your ass. Like, damn.
Now it's time for you to get hunted.
Well, but see, the thing is in that last episode, they actually portrayed that lady, you know, who's been basically like the villain this whole time. Like, actually, she's doing something for the benefit of society, because the real bad guy is the one that what's Zukov guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's apparently
Those
the real
sneaky
bad guy.
fucking Russians again.
It's always the Russians, man.
Always the Russians.
But that's a good twist on it. So you know why I hate M. Night fuckhole is because he just gives you a random one. This one is a twist but it fits. Like you don't go, how did that happen? You go, oh, okay, I saw it. Like they knew it from the beginning. This is how it was gonna go. You know what I mean? So we were like, yeah, okay, cool, let's go. Like let's go for the next one. So like that, this is well done. Whoever wrote this shit deserves at least a nomination. Very good.
What's crazy was this: is she still had to die though.
Yeah.
Like she was okay because she knew that there was a variant of her out there alive or whatever, but she still had to sit there in the woods, like, and the look of fear on her face and whatnot, but still get shot in the face. That was rough, dude. That was rough.
No, I think the mom scene was rough. That got me really bad. Like where the mom was kind of like, because it wasn't your typical, like the mom was just like, look, if I die, it's gonna be better for you. You know what I mean? Like that. Just thinking that kind of thing, like that got me. I was like, fuck, dude, that's like, because that's what she lived for, was taking care of her mom. You know what I mean? And her mom saying like, like your life.
If I'm gone, you're free.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm dead, you're free, is what she said.
Me, I was like, okay, one useless person out of the picture now. Let's go and kick some ass. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, because this old grandma right here is fucking slowing me down. Let's go.
That's what gives.
Old Yeller style.
He keeps it real.
Old Yeller. Let's do this Old Yeller thing and let's go.
Old Yeller. Oh, that's rough. All right, we got one more.
I can't see what is it.
I can't see
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
No, today's Monday.
No, it's Wednesday.
Okay.
Jenna Ortega.
I thought I was gonna hate this show because why do I care about
Steve hates women, so he's like a woman.
Like, why do I care about
goblin mode right there?
This girl? And I never cared. I never liked the Addams Family, so I was like, this is garbage. This show was awesome. Loved it. She hates
fucking amazing.
She hates everybody. Love that. And it was awesome. I mean, I felt the same way she felt. I was like, she is awesome. This show and I already knew the twist. I already knew who the lady was since the first time she showed up. I already know who the person was, the bad person. I didn't care. It didn't bug me. The show was well written, in my opinion. It kept me going, and yeah, I recommend to everybody. This show was great. Thank you for letting me know to watch the show. It was awesome.
The sad thing about the show right now is that it's getting backlash from the woke mob.
About what?
Why?
About what?
Are you fucking serious?
Because the siren chick is showing a black character as a bully.
What the fuck?
What?
And there aren't, and there isn't a whole bunch
that
of
girl was good. She was a good actress.
Did they finish the show?
Yeah. What the
I mean,
fuck?
I'm not making this up. I saw it. I was like, what? Like this? It was good. It was good, and it even.
She was great.
They were all good. Everybody in that cast was fucking fantastic. Everybody played their role really fucking
I like the wolf chick. She was funny. I
love the wolf kid, dude.
It was contradicting her and Wednesday. Like there were two different,
it
side
was
of the coin. Like,
yang.
yeah, it was perfect. This show was great. Even Thing. Oh, it. Yeah,
there
it.
We go.
Or Thing, or whatever it's called.
Yes, Thing.
It's the Harry.
Yes, the Thing was awesome. So it was a good. For me, it was a good show.
And you think about it, when I was first watching it, I was like, I didn't know that I liked it. I like the Addams Family, and I've seen the movies, and I watched the show back in the day, and I was always more of a Munsters fan, to be honest.
Me too.
But it was.
I never liked
the
either
Munsters
show.
movie, guy.
I never liked none of those.
I didn't like the Munsters movie.
I didn't like the Monsters. I didn't like the Addams Family. I hate all those.
I like the Munsters show.
So I only have one complaint. About the show. Just one.
They didn't
is
Catherine said
uh,
naked.
No goblin
it's
representation.
it,
Yeah,
no,
there
it
was
was
no goblin representation. There you go.
there was what's that the Adams the dad? What's the guy's name?
Oh,
Gomez.
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 Gomez. From the teenage Gomez to this ugly ass, short ass Mexican, uh, freaking guy. It's like,
Hey, you need to go into people's yearbooks and see their now pictures. A lot of
and I'm
those
like,
young guys look
this
like
guy,
that, and now they look like that.
this fucking guy. Every time he showed up, I was like, take him out of this fucking picture because I'm about to throw up because I don't want to see this
Jesus
fucking guy.
Christ.
All right,
I think that there's
and,
certain actors that bring a certain panache to it, and Raul Julia did such a good job. I don't think we could see anyone
It's
else
hard.
playing. Yeah, like he did it. You know what I mean? Like Havoc's making a good point because there's certain ones you go, that's not who I like. It's like as if they cast a certain person as James Bond or something. You're just like, nah, that guy can't do it. Like, no way, he doesn't have that it about it kind of thing. That guy does not look like he fucking. That's not Gomez.
Look, the one thing I
Not
like
my
about
Gomez.
the show still, sorry. The one thing I still liked about the show is that it still had the typical nuclear family: mom, dad, brother, sister, and when he's locked in jail, she doesn't like put him down. She doesn't say you're a horrible father. She has her mother-daughter moments, but even then she's just like, it's not that I hate you, I just don't want to be you and have the things, you know what I mean? But like, I like that scene where he's just like, I'm sorry, he's like apologizing, I'm sorry that this happened or that we didn't tell you, or you know what I mean, and he's trying to apologize to her, and she's just like, look, who did this, who taught me how to do this, who taught me, you know what I mean, who taught me how to do all these things. I'm the person I am and the independent person that I am, and I can make these decisions because you actually raised me right. Granted, you know what I mean? So it still had that. I like the fact because in all these movies and TV shows now, they're always putting down the father figure. They're always like making the father be these like deadbeat ass clowns that are out there. And in
Either
this
that
one,
or
they
dumbass
didn't
Homer
do that.
Simpson.
They built it up. They said that, look, he is a good father and he is, you know what I mean? And he did raise his daughter right. And it's important to have that in a girl's life type situation. And I thought that was kind of cool. I like that.
Every dad should have his daughter put piranhas in the swimming pool of her enemies.
Right.
Right? After fucking with her brother.
Yeah, look, if anybody's, and that's an older sister thing. If anybody's gonna fuck with my siblings, it's gonna be me.
Right?
That's all there is to it.
That's right.
I beat up so many kids in the playground because they would pick on my brother because my brother was this skinny little like runt of a kid.
He was
But I
small
kicked all their asses
like
because
Luke?
Huh?
Was he small like Luke?
Yeah, Lucas is a spitting image of what John looked like at that age. Like identical. Down to the haircut even. And the goofy laugh and the goofy gangly like stuff that Lucas is. That was John. You're looking at what John was. And everybody of course would pick on him and I would have to go kill people. Like
Regulate.
I broke noses and black eyes and all that. Yeah. Because look, nobody tortures my brother but me.
That was an
Wait,
only
does it-
child, so I had to deal with it all myself. These two bad boys right here got my ass
Well,
kicked
and
a
when
lot,
John
but I
got
still
bigger
did
and
it.
he realized that he could start pushing people around, things got real scary and the dynamic changed in the household. But up to that point, I remember the first time he punched me because he got mad at me and he punched me and I staggered and I hit the wall. And it was like that. He looked at his fist like, I have the power. Like, the realization in his face now that he can take his big sister. I was like, oh crap, this is not gonna go good.
That's when Liz
not
turned
cool.
around and grabbed a candlestick. She's like, "Come on, come on, motherfucker!
You want to do this? Let's do this." You caught me off guard. I played like a little psychological.
She did the bloods. Like that.
I think he had the moment of fear and shock and awe. I just had the moment of fear and I was like, no, don't show fear. But I let that slip just enough that he knew. And Then Liz really had to fight. Up to that point, John was like the gentle Ben. He was like, yeah. After that point, yeah, he was more like cocaine bear.
Yeah, speaking of cocaine bear, tell me that shit
Based on a
wasn't
true
so great.
story, dude. Pablo
Dude.
Escobar.
Dude,
I've been seeing all kinds of shit on that
White
this week.
line
Yeah, but
going
the real
through
story,
my
the bear died in
mind.
5 minutes.
Pablo
Yes,
Escobar.
okay. The real story is boring. Yes, the real story is boring, but this is creative. It's a fuzzy movie. I already am giving it a 10 because it's right there doing cocaine, dude. They had a severed leg, and the
There's
bear
a whole line of dude's leg.
dude.
I was like, wait,
Wait.
what? I had to back that up.
I do good. Fuzzy's the first one that would be like this. Look, give it to
He
me.
was like,
Give it-
"Hey there, boo boo, look at this line.
My favorite was when he was
Want
on
to see
his
the
the
Rangers
bear's
stuff
on his back,
now?"
and he's pushing with his back feet, and he's looking up at him, and he's just like pushing back with his feet, and he's like inching across the
the coke comes out his nose. Oh God, it's so good, dude.
What's wrong with this bear?
He
Close
said
the door.
it's an apex predator on cocaine.
Oh my
Oh,
god! The guy
it's a
sneezed
pass
in
for
the
me.
tree, and that's why he went up the other tree. It's because he saw the cocaine on wrong tree. I gotta do that.
I'm so in for that, dude. Dude, I wish I would have came up with that idea. It's fucking brilliant, dude. It's so good.
When does it come out?
February.
Oh, February.
Maybe we'll have to make a surprise trip out to California. So
Let's
we can
do
all
it.
go watch
Let's
it.
do it. I'll pay to rent the fucking theater out. I swear to God, dude. We'll just all go, dude. I'll sell a lot of comic books to get us to the fucking movie theater, dude.
That would be so rad.
Y'all are on your own for popcorn though, so. Fucking. But yeah, dude, like like this past week was like trailer fucking orgasm. Like every studio was like, yeah,
Because
you wanna
of
see what we got?
Brazil Comic Con.
I know, but they were like, you want to see what I got? Take this. Yeah, well, look at my
Yeah.
dick. Yeah, well, look at my dick, dude. Everyone kept
Yeah, that
whipping
was
it
all
out,
Brazil
dude.
Comic Con.
That Transformer trailer was like, I didn't even know I wanted to see that shit, but fuck, dude, like that looked kind of cool. I was like, the only thing I was pissed off about is they didn't show what Megatron we were gonna get throughout the. I don't know if we're gonna get the Cybertron Megatron or we're gonna get the T-Rex Megatron.
It's
from
got to be
Beast
the
Wars.
it's got to be the T-Rex Megatron for Beast Wars.
Yeah.
I hope
It's a
so.
Beast Wars. It's a Beast Wars movie.
All the animals.
But they were showing a lot of Optimus, dude. Like it was a
Yeah,
lot
they were
of
showing Optimus, but that was to have the Optimus be able to sell Optimus toys. They also had Bumblebee,
yeah.
kid-
but it's going to be
And
mostly
RC.
Beast
Yeah,
Wars.
RC in
My
this spot,
my
too.
kid, the
Oh, and you
Super
can see RC as
Transformer.
well. True.
Yeah, my
This
kid,
is so they can sell more toys of those.
my kid, the Super Transformer fan, is dead set believing they're killing off Bumblebee. Like he's like, Dad, they're gonna kill him, dude. They're gonna kill Bumblebee, but he's gonna come back. And I was like, oh shit, like what? A beast, a real Bumblebee. I was like, oh man.
I like that kid, man.
I do too sometimes. Sometimes that kid
We've
makes
got-
me laugh.
We've got Transformers. Want to buy a Transformer? He's all freaking
the best salesman in our booth. My oldest son, Transformers.
Oh, thanks, buddy. But I'm looking for a Black Panther toy. This one's black.
It
He's
turned into
trying.
a panther. But yeah, like like to this, one of the, every day, every parent has those moments in their life where you look at your kid and you're just like, oh man, dude, like this is a moment they're never gonna forget and shit like that. And it's more, you ask them later on in life and they're just like, I did. I'm like, I swear it was like the most thing I couldn't believe it. And it was. They'd shown him all the Transformers movie, and the only first one he saw in the theater was the third one, and where he's got Optimus, and they're about to kill Optimus, and Shia gives the Shia screaming at Optimus, and he's about to kill Bumblebee, and fucking all of a sudden Optimus comes out and saves him and shit. And fucking my kid stood up in the movie theater on top of his chair, crying, screaming, "Don't kill him!" I laughed so hard in that because I'm, again, Fuzzy's emotional, so I had a little tear. But as soon as he did that, I started laughing because I felt even more crazy because everyone in the theater is crying and I'm dying laughing at my kid because he's like, "Don't die!" And then when Optimus came, he was like, That's awesome. I punched those rings in the fucking thing like that, dude. I tell you. Yeah, I can't wait for Transformers, dude. That looks so good. Like, so good.
Yeah, I want to watch that movie. That looks awesome.
And then Guardians.
That Guardians trailer was great. I see Warlock on there too.
It's gonna be Star-Lord that they're gonna kill.
You think?
I think they're gonna kill Star-Lord.
No, it's gonna be Drax.
I think it's gonna be.
They're gonna kill Drax.
I watched that preview. Like everybody was talking about that, and I watched it again, and I was like, I don't understand what's going on. Like I don't. Okay.
It felt like they were going back to like the way the first one was done. You know what I mean?
It looked like a goodbye trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's James Gunn's goodbye.
His
On to bigger and better things. Kingdom Come.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And then what was the other one that dropped?
Your Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, great.
Man, so
Trigger word for Josh. That's a trigger word for Josh.
Josh, tell me you didn't notice. Okay, the stunts in the movie looked fucking amazing, but you could literally tell that's like a 20-year-old guy jumping from car to car, and then it cuts to Harrison, and he's all crinkly. There's that scene where the truck's
It's like a bunch of straight fries and then a crinkle cut fries right there.
I was like, I'll suspend disbelief as much as I can, but even if the trailer shows me, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm like,
not even movie magic could save it.
The leaks coming out about this movie are terrifyingly like awful, and so it's another one of those things. You're like, why can't you just leave it alone? Just leave it alone.
Time travel again.
Yeah, it's completely unnecessary. What we're going to end up getting is Phoebe Waller-Bridge will be Indiana Jones, and we're going to get a fucking Disney Plus TV show with her obnoxious ass in it too. It'll be fantastic.
No Shia LaBeouf.
No, they dropped him like a bad habit.
Oh yeah.
He didn't go
talk shit, but he talked shit about the last one being.
No, he's converting to Roman Catholicism. You can't have any Christianity in your shit.
Wait a minute.
He just did a biopic on Padre Pio, and he's like fucking like legit like on it in that movie.
Yeah, but they didn't bring him back. There was another reason why they didn't.
Well, because everybody hated his character in the fucking Crystal Skull. It was useless.
Well, no,
his character was useless.
Yeah, and he was talking crap on the director and Harrison Ford and all that stuff too during like the press junkets and stuff. He's like, "Nah, this was a stupid movie," and I just kind of.
Well, he was right though.
No, I mean, look, dude, like, but okay, so
Crystal Skull was horrible.
It's a bad movie, dude. It is a bad movie, but you get.
But it's like, a 10 out of 10.
No, but like.
That's a fuzzy one right there.
No, it wasn't, because even I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is what we're going through. We went through all these different adventures where it was like archaeological, now it's aliens. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, what, whatever. But there was still moments in that movie that were Indiana Jones-ish. You know what I mean? Like, this trailer looked like Michael Bay got put in charge of fucking Indiana Jones, because there's no, like,
Scott Snyder too, because it was all sepia tone.
And it's like, he's diving. It's all fast cuts. Everything's fast. When you go back and watch Last Crusade, right? The fucking tank scene where he's on the tank, you know what I mean? The camera's with it the whole time. It's going fast, but he's getting everything. You could tell that's how. But I mean, you could tell it was a stunt double, because it's just the camera's so far away. It's he's in the shadows and he's jumping from here to here, and then they cut and it's bright and it's fucking old Harrison Ford. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, what the hell, man? Dude, come on. Like, at least no matter, we know he's old, so he can't be doing that shit. Like, there's no way he could be doing that shit. So play to that. Like, as bad as Lethal Weapon 4 is, they played to them being old. You know what I mean? Like, they were getting into fights, and he was like, "Oh, my back," you know, like he couldn't move as quickly as he could. You know what I mean? Like, that's play to that. Then I'm in. I'm going, okay, let's go. And then, you know, that way, like, the only part I thought was Indiana Jones at the whole trailer was the whip scene at the end. Like, when he whipped out the whip and he just started whipping it around and stuff like that, and then everyone pulled out the guns and he's like, "Oh shit," and he ducked. Like, I was like, that's Indiana Jones. That felt like an Indiana Jones scene and shit.
Mhm.
But that didn't look like there was a lot of that in there. My favorite scene is Temple of Doom when he's trying to get the poison, you know, and they're all singing and dancing, and every time he's about to get it, someone kicks it and he's running after it, and it's like, you know, it's funny. It's like a funny thing, but it's believable and shit. Like, it's an adventure.
Shimpo, shinka, linka, binka, ding, ding.
Yeah,
Everything
exactly.
goes.
Is it sad? Is it sad whenever I watch the our Indian movies? All I keep hearing is Galima, Shakti Day.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Right.
This is horrible.
కాశ్మీర కౌగిలిస్తే ఏం చేస్తావో నేపాళీ మంత్రమిస్తే ఏమవుతావో కంగారు పడ్డ కన్నె శృంగారమా వణుకుల్లో కూడా ఎంత వయ్యారమా గోలిమార్ గోలిమార్ మార్ 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 మార్
This is hell.
పుట్టంగానే మట్టైపోయే కుట్టి చట్టాన్ వస్తే ముద్దు పెట్టాలంటే అల్లాడిపోతావే అమ్మడు బాణమతి చేస్తారు ప్రాణాలు కత్తిస్తారు ఉన్న మతి
Are we gonna have this thing going on for that long? Really? This is garbage.
Galima! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that shit was
Oh my
dope.
god.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'll watch that. Show me that movie. I'll watch that movie.
The Goa Gone, the stoner guys,
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning of the movie, they were sitting on a couch watching this.
You see the picture? I think I'm gonna get kicked in the nuts right now by Harley Quinn listening to this shit.
That shit's badass. Don't lie, dude. You're just jealous.
Ugh.
Peanut butter and jealous.
Yeah. No thanks.
Here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. 1.4 billion views, dude.
Don't put what?
1.4. There's 1.4 billion Indians.
I don't give a shit.
They got some good shit, man. You're missing out.
Dude, yeah,
That
don't
shit
give a
was a
shit.
joke. That shit was a joke. But some of the movies we've watched are fucking bomb, dude.
I'm putting RRR in my top 10 of the year. Like, I don't even know if it came out this year, but I saw it this year, so I'm getting it in there.
It
dude.
did.
Like,
It came out this year.
then yeah, that's going in there because that was literally one of the best movies I've seen. Like, and that's legit. Like wow, I was shocked at how much I liked that movie. But you know, the past couple have been tough.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, Bahubali Part 2, sick.
I'm gonna sit and watch it. I just gotta read it, so you know, bear with me on that. I gotta find 3 hours to sit down and read a movie about sandals and swords.
They're barefoot part of the time too.
I don't care. There's swords and they don't have tennis shoes and machine guns. If they have tennis shoes and machine guns, I'm in. And you know, I'm saying, let's do this. Let's handle it. Or stoners, you know, zombies. I'm in for that. That's my kind of movie. This, what the fuck, dude? but I'll watch it.
Look at my name just changed after this whole fucking scene, and I was like, I'm done.
So Steve's name is Goblin Shit.
It's just shit after that music. It's like it's horrible.
That's awesome, dude. That's so awesome.
Kalima!
Pick these up, though.
I've been watching a lot of the true crime stuff, and then I fell down the rabbit hole of watching The Office again while I was working. So yeah, I'm the last season.
Oh, The Office is good though.
It's amazing.
Try my Googie Googie. Why won't you try my Googie Googie? Are you watching the Superfan episodes? Did you watch any of those?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Those some of it was fun.
You think I'm retarded?
Oh man.
Every time I go to Isaac's house, somehow we end up watching The Office, and we get stuck there watching this all those. We already seen them.
Yeah.
We just keep watching them. Like, we get stuck on those.
Did you guys see the trailer for the '90s show?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't watch it. I saw that you posted it, but I didn't watch it.
It looks okay. I'm in it. Like, I'm getting my red, fucking back. So
is it just them two that are back, or who else is back?
Supposedly everyone's coming back except for Hyde.
He's gonna go to prison.
He's going to
He's
jail.
in jail for being a patterass.
But
actually, I think it was last week. He the jury was what was it like locked or whatever it's called. Like they couldn't decide what to
Deadlock.
do.
Oh shit!
So
really?
he's out right now. Yeah, it's mistrial.
Jail.
Yeah, it's mistrial. But talking about old people and we're talking about shitty people, but it's not shit no more because the 1993. I think it's 1993. That's the new for Yellowstone.
Oh yeah, the preview. It's supposed to take place before the current TV show with Harrison Ford.
Yes,
And Helen Mirren.
Harrison Ford on this one. Look, he sounds badass. And then the lady that you were talking about earlier, Josh,
Helen Mirren.
yeah, she's on there too. She's so awesome. She's such a great actress. And both of them on that show together, oh, fantastic. Just on the previews.
Helen Mirren's only good in Red and Fast and the Furious.
So you're saying the hot thing is a 60-year-old pregnant woman. You are salivating over a Soviet era Russian.
So is she hot or? I love that.
I don't get it.
Episode. The Office, dude.
That's still The Office, fool. Golly.
I'm not thinking about The Office. Thinking about
I
this
just
other
finished
thing.
watching all the Westworld. I got caught up and finished watching.
So what'd you think?
Did you like the ending? Because I hated it.
The ending, that was at the time where it seemed to do a lot of these stupid endings where, like, okay, let's just go back to the beginning, like they did with Battlestar Galactica and Lost and a bunch of that stuff. So I wasn't super thrilled with the ending because, like, okay, let's make a new world. There's no fucking humans left. Everybody's dead. It's all machines. What do you mean, let's make a new fucking world? With what? Nobody's real. So
yeah, it was so dumb.
Stupid. Let's see if the humans can do this right. You killed them all. you legit killed them all, and now you're in a fake virtual reality. So I didn't like how that ended that way. But I like the Maeve character. She's my favorite. I liked her the best. She was pretty cool.
I also like Maeve and the boys.
No, wrong Maeve, asshat.
I also like Maeve.
So I like Westworld. It was pretty good. I had a good time with it. But yeah, that third season was kind of this. I don't know. It was kind of dumb. It got too like.
Does somebody have the? Are they playing the our thing in the background? Because there's an echo.
I think it's Nate. That's why he got up.
Yeah, but like the first season and second season were good when they were actually in Westworld, and then the fourth season was good to bring back to it. But that third season was kind of like meh. I wasn't real
Like,
impressed.
what
with
the
Tessa
fuck
Thompson.
were they thinking when they were writing that one?
I just didn't like the main chick. I just didn't like the blonde. I wanted her to die so bad
Oh,
by like
Dolores.
the third season. I just hated her. I just did not like her at all.
Serious, guy?
Someone took Comic Cave out. Good God.
Took Isaac out.
Damn.
Is he okay?
Oh God.
Damn.
Are you okay, buddy?
Dolores got to
My
him.
kid pulled the fucking charger.
He's like, I need to charge my
He
phone.
said, "You don't need this." He thought it was the emergency
Yeah.
pull thing. He's like,
Basically, that I need that. Where you at?
And I did what Fuzzy did. I went down like the true crime rabbit hole on like Netflix and Hulu, and then I found out.
You guys
that
watched the
Criminal
Casey
Minds-
Anthony one yet?
"Yeah,
No.
I just
No,
watched
not
that
yet.
one."
I have to go back because then
What do you think, dude?
I started watching Criminal Minds.
I haven't watched it yet. That's what I was asking.
Did you? Is it the new one? The new Criminal Minds?
No, I'm watching all the old episodes again.
Oh, damn
so
you.
that I can watch the new season.
Oh, I just watched the 2 episodes that just came out.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was so good.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've just been pouring out through as I'm pricing out a couple of collections and getting stuff online here. I just have my phone in front and I just let it run so I can like. Pay
Did you
attention.
watch the Killer Jane or whatever? About the
The muscle
bodybuilder?
chick?
I did watch that one.
Tell me that wasn't gnarly, dude. That was a good one.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
But I did think of you, Fuzzy, when she talked about how she would hire herself out to men to wrestle with them. I was like, if Fuzzy knew about that, I could totally see him being one of those guys.
Again, she's too good. She's too cut, dude. Like I'm telling, if Alexa Bliss is gonna come wrestle me, fuck yeah, dude. I will.
I'll be gentle.
I'll throw my be rough with me. That's fine because that girl looked like China. Like she could just
Alexa
Oh.
Bliss,
like a
Liv
squeeze
Morgan.
like that, and my hand just pop right off.
Yeah, China will just destroy you.
Yeah, no.
China will
Destroy
you.
any of us.
Mandy Rose can fucking.
Oh,
choke me
yeah.
out.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Mandy
yeah.
Rose all day. That's the only woman wrestler I follow on Instagram.
Me too.
Even when we were there at the con, I was looking at the girls and I was thinking about that. I'm like, which one would I pay to wrestle me?
All right, well, Fuzzy,
None.
you think she did it?
Do I think she did what's her
Jane.
nuts?
Killer Jane.
Oh, dude, yeah, hell yeah. But I think, look,
Self-defense? If you're on the jury,
Yeah.
how would you go?
I would have let her off with self-defense, but I know she did it, even though she reloaded, because of the fact of there's a point, and I think, like everyone kept saying, they because she was big, she should have been able to defend herself, but it doesn't matter. Like some people, I think, like especially if you love somebody, so, that's why they have battered wife syndrome, like shit like that. Like I understand that, but like everyone's big concern was that she reloaded. You know what I mean? And then shot him in the face. I'm like, yeah, well, you want to make sure the motherfucker's dead. Have you ever heard of double tap, motherfucker?
Double tap.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Zombieland 101 right there.
so, I mean, do I think she would do it again? No. You know what I mean? Like that's where I think certain laws they need to look at the bigger picture in that sense. Do I think this person's going to go out there and commit again? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or was this an isolated incident, and what was the reasoning behind the isolated incident? And it made sense. Like, I'm like, okay, like,
That dude was huge too, and he was all fucking run out. He had like 16 different steroids in his system.
yeah, and he was
Yeah.
That dude was fucking. He was bigger than
You gotta
her,
take
and she
out
was
that
big.
cocaine bear.
Yeah. With one arm tied behind his back. I mean, that dude was like he couldn't put his arms down. He had so many muscles. He just was like,
it hurt to watch them like pose. I was like, oh fuck, dude, that would hurt my arm, dude. Like, damn.
I do that when I stretch. God dang.
Yeah, dude. Like, you don't have to do the whole "it's over there." You just go, "It's over there," and your whole fucking side is all big and shit, man. Like, oh man.
Josh did that to me once when Josh was working out like hardcore. You got all like,
Ooh, damn, Mr. Perfect.
We were at Target. Yeah, he was. He'll get there again. But we were at Target, and
that's her Christmas wish, buddy.
We were at Target, and I was looking at something. I'm like, oh, what aisle is that? He's like, oh, it's over there, and I'm like, not looking at him. He's like, yeah, it's over there, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, he's just like, he's doing the push. It's over there. He's making his shirt sleeve scream because it's ready to rip, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
That's right. I used to have a buddy I used to roll with. His name was Dean. He had no neck, just fucking walk around.
Like Dean Listener.
Yeah, but bigger, and he would just walk around. What's up, bro? Want to go get some peanut butter and some pretzels, and we'll go work out, bro. We could do that, like that. Like that's how he would talk to me all the time. And one I'll never forget. One time, he was like fuck, we had a couple drinks, and he starts fucking around with me, and he gives me one of those, like your homie like pushes you and shit. I fucking stumbled over like 10 little the bar stools, just I looked like a WWE wrestler, like going across the side of it, and I stood up. I was like, don't you ever fucking touch me like that again, you big bastard. Stay the fuck away from me while you drink. I felt like a battered wife, dude.
Danger.
I was like,
what happened? I crashed into a door.
He slipped and fell.
Oh man.
Stop being so clumsy.
So that's why I'm on her side, because I've been there. But the what's the one that was on Peacock? What's her name? The one that killed her baby?
Oh, Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony, dude. That one, I don't know, dude.
I'll have to watch it again. I haven't watched that one yet. It popped up on like YouTube or something.
Yeah.
So I have to get onto Peacock because I just got Paramount. I just got Paramount Plus from John. Do you have it? He's like, yeah, give it because I need to watch Criminal Minds when it comes out. I gotta do this. Like one of the ones I didn't have. I gotta watch it.
And
there's a lot of good shows on
I want to watch Star Trek. I want to watch Criminal Minds.
There's a lot of good shows on that Paramount Plus.
Yeah, name one besides Criminal Minds.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Butthead, dude. Come on, you gotta
I
watch
forgot that they were on Paramount. I always associate them with MTV.
Jaded Geek, I'm telling you, you will love it. I promise you. It answers.
Oh, we watched.
Did you watch the first one?
We watched
The movie
when we were in California with my brother. John made us sit and watch the we're gonna score, and then like the smart Beavis and Buttheads from the future.
No, the best is when he goes into the college class, dude. When he's in the college classroom,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Look at these privileged white men."
He's like, "Yeah, that's what we are."
Also, for Paramount Plus, Mayor of Kingstown. That's a good show.
Which one?
Mayor of Kingstown.
Okay.
From Hawkeye. The Hawkeye that comes on it.
I haven't even tapped.
Jeremy Renner.
Like just got the.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. It's a good show. Second season's coming out in a couple of months.
All right. Yeah, like I gotta get through Criminal Minds, and then after that, I'll see what else I can get into.
So what's in our sci-fi horror lane? Because we just Peripheral's done, Wednesday's done. All we got is fucking Willow right now.
Willow up good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what is there?
I'm gonna nose around here.
We're gonna have to watch.
Is there anything like besides Willow?
Nope, not that I can think of.
I know. I'm trying to think of anything that's popping up on like Netflix or Hulu when I go looking around in there, but I'm not. There's nothing that's like jumping out at me.
Yeah, Willow's jumping away from us too. So.
Looks like it might be required watching if we don't have that much on the list.
Josh and I can catch up on Titans.
No, yeah, we still haven't really technically done that. We could do Titans.
This is true.
What else was there? I'm telling you, we should have you guys every week. Everyone watch an episode of Banshee, and I promise you're going to come back and say this is the greatest television show ever created.
Yes.
What's Banshee on?
HBO.
Okay, cool. I got that.
It's hard to imagine that that's the greatest show ever when we know that there's something called Magnum PI.
Oh, it puts Magnum PI. It's Magnum PI on acid plus on steroids plus
Impossible.
to the moon.
Impossible.
It's
that's
amazing.
impossible.
Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
We have to catch up on Archer too.
Yeah,
It's like-
I'm behind on Archer too.
Is it like Magnum PI with more chest hair and a thicker mustache?
That's
And
me.
shorter shorts.
That's me. I have more hair than Tom Selleck does. Mr. Baseball himself.
Shorts.
You know what's funny?
Baseball.
We went to Universal on Sunday, and you know you take the tram tour. First car we took a picture of was a Ferrari. We had to take a picture. I was like, and my kid's like, "What's that?" I was like, "Magnum PI, baby." I was like, "Oh, it's one of those bad shows." I'm like, yeah. But it's one of my
Come
favorites
out
too.
of the tram. Get the fuck out of here. You're not mine.
And they see the Jurassic Park thing. Oh, look at that! My kid's a fucking guy.
Yeah, should have back of my head. I know John and Delonda were at Universal a couple weeks ago with Lucas. It was the first time he'd been to Universal's as well. He loved the Transformers. He got scared on Mummy. I thought they took the Mummy ride out.
The mummy ride's fucking nuts, dude. How fast it goes. Ah! Just
Yeah,
fucking yelling. You're just
that
like,
freaked Lucas out. But he liked the
fuck is
Transformers.
going on?
me and the wife went on it, and we were both walking by, and we go, "We haven't been on this since it like first opened." I was like, "Do you remember?" She's like, "No, I don't remember what it was like." And so we went on it, and we were like, "Oh shit!" Like going through the whole thing. Like, what the hell?
And it's just yelling the whole time. Ah!
And neon lights coming at you in the dark.
Yeah.
And shit. It's like
And then
that
like
Space
it
Mountain.
stops and it's just like, all right, now we're going in reverse. Why? I want to get off.
I don't think they went on the Jurassic Park ride because I think it was raining or it was like super cold that day that they went.
They have it
Or
closed.
they
They had
think
it closed
that-
down when we went. I think they said it was closed until January. So I think because it's
We-
right next to
we
where
went
Super
on
Mario
it.
is.
The last time my daughter went on it, when we went to Halloween Horror Nights last year, there was a mini like earthquake,
Uh-huh.
and they got stuck on it for a while.
Jeez.
It was pretty
But that was
funny.
the old version of it, right? Not the new one?
No, I
The
think it was
Jurassic
the new
World?
one.
The new one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
That
think it
was
was the
fun
new
now.
one.
The yearly passes are pretty cheap, right, for Universal?
Oh yeah, dude, they're
Yeah.
dirt cheap. That's why
I might just get one
You
for
should,
Universal
dude.
to
It's
go hang
fun.
out.
Did you hear they're closing down the Web Slingers ride at Avengers Campus?
What?
Already?
It closes down January like 9th, and there's no date as to when they're going to open it back up, if they're ever going to open it back up again.
Why?
Too many
Because-
people pulled muscles doing this.
It's because it's too glitchy. Half the time it's not working because they don't have the dedicated. It's not like the Mania
They have the
game
dedicated
for that,
Imagineers
like,
for it.
the laser. When you're using your hands, the sensors don't know what to pick up on, which finger and movement to pick up on. They were banking on people getting off and getting those gloves.
Yeah.
You buy the gloves and then you go on the ride and the gloves have the sensors. So then your experience is better. But because nobody's going and buying up the gloves and
Well,
the
because
extra,
nobody wants to pay fucking $50 to be in an interactive game.
so for a
That's
ride,
right.
it's to wait 4 hours to get on to begin with. But they're having problems with it, so it's too glitchy. So they've decided to close it, but they're not sure what they're going to do with it.
Well, it seems like then the decision to replace Bugs Land with Avengers Campus was a bomb.
Well, Bugs Land
And-
wasn't successful.
I was
And
just gonna
either, guys.
say, I was gonna say Bugs Life.
Bugs Life was not successful
fun.
either.
That was not.
That place was literally
Yeah, but at least
nobody was in there.
It was their
It had working
version.
rides.
It was their version of Fantasyland for like the little kid rides for
Yeah.
to go on. It was like a family friendly area because a lot of the rides over there, you know, everybody could go on. But and the same thing, they're closing down. I think Splash Mountain's last date of opening is December. Is it December 29th? I think it's December 29th, and they're closing it down for its full rehab. That's the last day it's going to be called
The
Splash.
Tiana.
And they're going to open it up for the Princess and the Frog, I think, next.
Yeah.
But
Wild.
crazy.
Yeah, dude, that sucks. That was one of the best rides there.
Oh, Splash Mountain? Yeah.
I hate going on Splash Mountain because I'm always getting my ass wet.
That's
The
true.
worst.
Well, that's because you piss yourself.
There was one time, it was the first time my dad let John and I stay in the park, like after dark and after the parents left, right? We're like, oh shit, what are we going to do? This is great. We get to stay till close. This is awesome. No parents in the park, you know? Let's go on Splash Mountain because we had gone on it and didn't get all that wet. So we went on it again. I shit you not. There was a tsunami wave that came over the front of that thing. We were soaked, and it was like, you know, 60 degrees out. Within an hour of my dad letting us say that we could stay there, we're like, you got to come get us. We're so fucking cold. We had to like go to the payphone and then call home and then wait for them to come pick you up. And I'm just like, oh god, that sucked. So Splash Mountain and I don't get along. Fucker.
Splash Mountain and I got along famously because it's a piece of shame for Disney.
Zippity doo dah.
I'll be singing that every time I go to the park.
They don't even have the rights
Every
to that
time.
anymore.
I don't care. I want to remind them.
We had to go to the Confederate store to actually like get a copy
That's
of
true.
it on DVD. I actually
That's
have a
true.
copy of it on DVD, but I had to go to the Confederate store here in Louisville.
Not
No,
Louisville, Lynchburg.
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 Oh my god.
I literally was just gonna say that too. I was like, what a fitting name, Lynchburg.
It's where they make Jack Daniels.
That's like the thing. It's known for that, and then the only store that sells Song of the South inside of a Confederate store.
Off of Tooth Lane.
Down there in Hazard County.
We do.
Well, them
That's
Duke-
the other place
them
we have.
Duke
We have
boys.
the Cooters.
Yeah.
There's a place that we have. They have Cooters place out here with the General Lee.
You're
out
like a
front.
Hooters, but just shows Cooters.
Now Cooter from Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh,
It's like a
their
museum
shorts
for
show
the
their
Dukes of
Cooters.
Hazzard show. It's got like Daisy's Jeep and General Lee. And
I'll bet it has
Cooter's, like-
Daisy's shorts too.
Yeah, well, I want pictures of that because that's my jam right there.
You got it. Them
Mike.
Dukes from Dukes.
My kid to this day still calls it the Yeehaw show. He's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "I'm watching the Yeehaw." I was, "Oh, it's cool," and he'll sit down and watch it with me and shit. But he likes the movie. He thinks the movie's way better.
The one with Owen Wilson and Johnny Knoxville.
It's not Owen Wilson.
Is it?
It's
No, it's
Oh, no, it's,
Stifler.
Yeah, Sean William Scott.
Sean William Scott.
Yeah.
You guys watch His Dark Materials? Have you watched that one on HBO Max?
I watched the.
Oh, that just came
movie,
back,
but it's a
didn't it?
TV show.
Yeah.
What's that one?
It's based off of a
It's the atheist's attempt at the Chronicles of Narnia.
Yes. That's exactly what it is. Even the
I
author
like
said
that.
that. Pullman said that.
You're not.
It's already been done better. Why would I watch it?
I was about to say you're not making me want to watch it just by that pitch. See that elevator pitch?
The
made
movie
me
had
go,
Nicole Kidman in it, and she was like super scary in it.
Oh, the Golden Compass or whatever.
Yeah, that's what this is. But it's a TV show version.
Oh no, I'm out. I'm not
You
watching
don't want to
that.
watch the Coca-Cola polar bears go like
I'm good.
cocaine bear on you?
No, if they do a line of cocaine, then now I'm in. You just brought me back. I'm
Do a line of cocaine off no Cole Kidman's boobie.
I'm really in that right there. 10. You got 10 off me right there. Or if you do a Wolf of Wall Street out the butthole like that, oh, that's a 20 right there, dude. Like fucking. I still remember watching Wolf of Wall Street in that opening scene. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. They was like preparing you for what you were about to see and shit. I was like, I've never wanted to do cocaine before in my life, but that looks like fun.
He's like, I wanna get
Smoke some crack with me. Smoke crack with me.
At least once. It's good.
That and then that was another one, dude. Because like I was telling you guys about what my experience with What's Eating Gilbert Grape and shit with the Arnie scene. Wasn't I telling you guys about it last time? How I laughed and people were like, "Oh." So you guys seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape, right?
My favorite's when they're under the house reinforcing it because she's stomping. Stop fighting!
Well, when she dies, right? Like, again, Fuzzy is an emotional man. I will cry. So I'm crying. Everyone else in the theater's crying. And Leo walks up to her and he's like, Mommy, are you hiding? I fucking laughed so loud in the theater, dude. And people just turned to me like,
was it like when you were in the theater and you heard
like it was exactly that. I was like covering my mouth, dude. I was laughing so hard and I didn't know how the movie ended until like a year later because I was like I had to wait for the VHS because I felt so bad about that shit. And the same thing happened when I saw him in Basketball Diaries when he's in that scene when he's gonna go smoke and shit. And there's the one time, come on, man. I just need a hit.
You got the Stewie look, the upside down face look.
God, dude, that's one of my favorite scenes. I'm gonna go watch Basketball Diaries tonight. That's what I'm watching. I had enough fuzzy smoke to watch Basketball Diaries tonight.
Now you should go watch Peripheral again. See if it helps.
No, because I told you I was already confused about the fucking ending. You want me to get even worse? I'm gonna end up
Maybe
breaking.
it's like when you drive. You have to get high to drive. You have to get high to watch Peripheral, and it'll be better.
That's maybe. I don't know. When I went with your brother. When I went with your brother to Bakersfield last time. It's the first time I ever drove all that way without smoking. Like smoking, I smoked before. So like halfway through, I was like, man, things are like weird looking out here when you're sober. Like, I don't know if I could see that. Wow, look at that gray, a lot of gray. I thought it was yellow. All right.
Nah.
Yeah, we're gonna go back tomorrow.
I thought you guys have a road trip tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
Well, then make John drive, and then he can smoke the whole time.
No, I don't want to. No, that's fine. I got to cut back anyways, dude. That's my problem. Fuzzy's getting too fuzzy too much. So
Cool.
Supposed to be fuzzy, not blurry.
that's right. So what is it?
You'll be able to get to see that collection John got in too, huh?
Yes, dude. Well, I'm gonna go with him out there. My buddy wanted some bags and boards, so I was like, I'm gonna trade him for some books, for some bags and boards. And I'm gonna see what y'all got over there. Get some more bags so I can put my stuff in there. It'll be good. And I can pick up my Spider-Man and Superman. I was itching for that. Like Leo in Basketball Diaries.
Man, that movie was something.
Hell yeah, Marky Mark was a straight fucking. That was him right after Fear and shit. What about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? You guys ever watch that?
I've seen episodes of it, but I haven't sat and watched it all the way through.
You got that's another one that's just like it's well made, like just amazing.
It's like The
made.
Office. I
Yes.
haven't seen a lot of but I haven't seen a lot of The Office either. I've only seen a few episodes here and there of The Office and Parks and Rec. Those are
Parks and Rec is up here.
I've only seen pieces of it. I haven't actually seen full seasons of it. I got behind.
We got 1 minute left. Looks like And Hadhoon.
Bless you.
It's on Netflix. I sent the how to spell it. It's on Netflix. It's the one that won the Radioactive Curry. And then Santa Slay is the winner for Late to the Party. Where's that one playing at, Josh?
I have no idea.
It's a fucking find it.
But I would imagine because of its greatness, it's free.
Well, I already looked it up. It's on my little movie app, so I'm gonna be watching it on there.
Yeah, look it up, see where it's at.
Nah.
Yeah, where can we watch it?
I don't know. I'm
looking at it right now. Let's see.
Josh doesn't do the research.
We do it old school style. We see the picture and we go, "That looks good."
I brought you the gift. You need to acquire it.
Hey, you brought RRR, so I'm going with you. So.
Cinemax requires subscription. Spectrum requires subscription.
You asshat.
Apple TV rent from $3.99. Prime Video rent from $3.99. It looks like I'm gonna end up buying it from Prime Video.
We're gonna have to buy it. Oh, fine. When it's your movie, it's okay. But when it's like my movie, it's like, nope. We're gonna have to find another way.
My wife got mad at me with spending so much money on renting movies. That's why she got me this movie app, because it's like I get all the movies and it's for free. So some of them are bootleg, but sometimes you got to watch it, dude.
Sometimes you got to put some boots on your leg, right?
Yep.
Well, I'm glad everybody had a good show. I'm sorry the Scots couldn't make it out to LA. I'm going to be doing most likely. There's a G.I. Joe show in Temecula on Sunday, and they've got like an exclusive figure to that show. So I'm probably going to go out there.
Is it one of the
early.
6-inch figures or the small figures?
It's one of the 6-inch figures.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Yeah, it's
Look at this out.
it's supposed to be legit. So I'm probably going to go there. Maybe I'll do a little video of it for the channel. But got to get out there early and do that. I haven't gone to an exclusive G.I. Joe show, so considering that's kind of my shit, I should probably go check it out. And then there's, I think Doom Patrol's coming back. Dark Materials is out. I don't know. I'm going to still try to put in some work, but if not, then I can shoot you guys, anybody who's interested in playing along, that is some of the cooler Indian ones. I know Havok doesn't ever want to experience anything new, but
no thanks. Count me out.
But there's some free stuff out there that you guys might have fun with. So I'll.
Okay, how about this? I will bring you guys. What was the name of the one that we watched? That was like the X-Men one.
Brahmastra.
There was one when I was watching that. I was going to bring it up. There's a French trilogy that's just like that, but it came out like in the 90s, called Night Watch or something like that. But it's literally almost the same concept and everything.
Night Watch and Day Watch. That was from Russia.
Was it Russia? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like
they were good.
Yeah, they were pretty good. I was going to say we could watch one of those. They weren't.
It wasn't
bad.
a trilogy. There was just 2 movies, right?
I swear it was a trilogy. I could be wrong. I only saw it once, so I remember seeing it going like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." Because it was when I was watching.
Watch and wristwatch.
Or we could watch The Raid. That's a great foreign movie.
The Raid. Oh, that's the one with
Yeah.
the police in the building, right?
That's an awesome
That
movie.
one. That one's good. I like that.
That's the greatest action movie ever made. Fucking.
Did you ever watch the movie Attack the Block?
Yes. That's awesome, dude.
That's great.
Too.
That's a fun one. No, do you know which one? You know which trailer I saw that I was like, oh my God, I got to see this? It's a Netflix movie coming out called They Clone Tyrone or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I did see that one.
It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but Jamie Foxx is a pimp, and it's like, they're taking the black people off the street and shit, and so they have to go and stop them and stuff, and it's what's his nuts Finn from Star Wars.
Yeah.
They cloned Tyrone.
Dude, it looks so good. And like fucking, like when the trailer starts, it's just Jamie Foxx standing there going, I'm going down. It's so good, dude.
Sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Havok, you got to.
Nobody wanted any man meat today. No fucking man thing.
Oh no, someone asked for the man thing earlier.
Disappointed in the chat.
I got hit up.
Damn.
Someone on Whatnot was asking.
They might be
for my
afraid
man
to
thing.
chat now because they might think I'm fucking with them.
Well, yeah, on the Whatnot, you were saying that.
Well, because Nate started it, and then fucking so
There you
kept
go,
saying
the
it,
man
and
thing.
He kept saying it in there.
Any more man thing? You got
All right,
man
guys.
thing minifigs?
It was fun, everybody. We'll be in touch soon throughout the week. So we got Santa's Sleigh and Anhadhun for those of you playing along India with us.
Okay,
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, guys.
Love,
See you guys
peace, and
next
chicken
week.
grease, baby.
Raza de pollo.
Love you.
Golimar!
I'll see you guys.
Good night.
Later.